Ex nihilo. It's a Latin term that means out of nothing. We use this as a way to speak of God's method for creating our world. And as created beings of the Creator, it's important information for us to know. All right, now don't get it twisted. Now do not get it twisted. There is a big difference between saying everything came from nothing and God created everything from nothing. All right, here's the difference. The difference is the existence of God, right? The existence, the very presence of God and all that God is. So in his faithgateway.com article, Did God Create Everything Out of Nothing? Hank Hanegraaff points out that the only logical way to look at the creation of our world is to understand this notion of the universe being created out of an uncaused first cause that was greater than itself. An uncaused first cause, that means an everlasting being, a non-created being that was greater than the universe itself. So why am I telling you this? Why am I talking about this aspect of God and creation? Well, it is because it is important for us to understand the God that we're connected to. This God who created the universe ex nihilo, out of nothing. This God is the greatest resource that we have in our entire life. It is pertinent to our very existence and our very being, because this is what we need to understand about God. This idea lets us know the necessary existence of God. God's presence creates good things. It also teaches us what God does with God's choices. God has no obligation to any of us, yet God created you, God created me, God created us in community. That gives us value individually and collectively. And most importantly, it's just a chance to see God's divine swagger on display. That omnipotence, that all-powerfulness. God does not need anything to create. God literally created the most amazing world out of nothing. Now, this is the difference between nothing happening in your life and the occurrence of the most life-changing, mind-blowing things becoming a reality for you. And you might look at your life and say, I don't see anything here. This looks like nothing. No potential, no hope, no visible or tangible positives. But I want to tell you that when God is there, everything is there. See, this is what you got to understand. This all-powerful God, this God who created out of nothing, this God chooses you and chooses to work for your good. Rest assured that this God who created divine beauty in the first place will continue to create divine beauty in your life. So here's what I want you to think about. If God can create all that amazing goodness from nothing, imagine what he can do if we give him everything. But it's our choice, right? We're gonna keep living life as we are living it now, boring, sort of okay, mundane, uncertain. Are we gonna do all of that? Or can we give it to God? I guarantee you, if we give everything to God, even the sky ain't the limit. Ooh, man, think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Oh, man. It's up to you. Be blessed. Have a super delicious day.